and for the teaching fraternity. And I thank all our college staffs, faculties for supporting us to do everything as possible way. First and foremost, I thank my guru, Dr. Ranganathan sir, retired, a former Registrar University of Madras, and my dynamic guide, Dr. R. Shanti ma'am, Associate Professor, PG and Research Department of Commerce, University of Madras. And I thank my fellow scholars who were with me while doing my PhD, Dr. Chitra, Dr. Meena, Dr. Vidya, and my special thanks to Dr. Vijay Narayanan and Dr. Ramesh Kumar always support me for the research whenever I find doubt. And we'll go to the session now. Participants, I have shared 2 documents in the WhatsApp group. Number 1, it's about the questionnaire. Number 1 is the questionnaire. And number 2, it's about like coding sheet, which is related to the questionnaire. I would like to share my screen. So these are the 2 items which I have shared. In the WhatsApp. If somebody say yes or somebody able to chat, it will be very useful for me. Have you got this? I didn't get any chat as of now. Have you got this document in your WhatsApp? Please say yes or no. Yes, okay. Aruna, thank you, Amma. So you have shared this, and one more thing I have shared, which is sample questionnaire. Yeah. Okay. So this is the questionnaire. It's all about a study on consumers' perception towards organic product. Okay, this question was shared by my brother, Dr. Ramesh Kumar, Vijay Vaishnav College. So let me explain what is the study about, because you want to decode or code it from the Excel or from the questionnaire to the Excel, from the Excel to the SPSS, you should know thoroughly what you're going to work on it. So first of all, name is not mandatory. It is an optional one. We say age, it has 4 categorization, 15 to 25, 26 to 35, 36 to 45, above 45. Sometimes you no need to give category for age. You can give it as an open question. Let them fill. So you may not, you may have a fear that they may not give the real information of the age. Let it be, let them lie. What is there? Okay. So like it is given open, it is also okay. Then gender, female and male, educational status like school, graduates, postgraduate, professional, and self-employed occupation cases, self-employed salary, housewife, other, monthly income. We have 10,000, 10,000 to 30, 30 to 60, above 60. For this case also, I suggest give an open question. No need to categorize it. And here, let them fill it is 999, whatever it is. Let them fill. An area of living, urban and semi-urban, family type, nuclear and joint family, marital status, married and married. So these and all comes under demographic factors, and it is also called as independent variables. And we have another area of research. It is about demographic of segments. It is about their preference, their choice, and the reason why they choose organic product. So here we have the 10th question, a preference about what sort of products they will buy organic based. And second one, it's about like, so how they come to know the organic product, whether who have informed them the availability. So it's about maybe a family, friends, or social media. And how often you buy the organic product? It is once in a week, once in a month, or rarely. So the area of your organic product purchase, near, far, rural, and urban. Somebody will be ordering from the rural area and distributing, and someone have their own shops, like the organic based shops. From there they'll be buying. It is so far or maybe near. So the reason why they prefer the organic product: price concern, health concern, quality concern, environmental friendly. So what made them to choose this? A mode of purchase. It is an online store, in-store, apps. So you have special apps for the organic product sale. So whether you can go and you can download it, and with that help you're buying, or multiple shops, the shops which is special for that and as well as for other products. And this is called as a dichotomous question. Okay, so that you have choose yes or no. Okay, then non-parametric questions. Okay, so either I can give you an example. Have you tasted a coffee? Have you tasted a coffee? Anybody answer me? Yes, okay. Mohan sir, thank you. So have you tasted a coffee? The same way, have you tasted a coffee in cafeteria? Okay. So that when you tasted a coffee one time or a 3 time or 100 times, you will give one. When you have not tasted, you will give no. Okay. So even the person tasted one time, also he can give his opinion. Even the person have tasted the coffee 100 times, also can give their opinion. If you say yes, the degree of knowledge, a degree of the perceived value is not measured. So that is the reason this is called as a non-parametric question. Okay. So either one person have a ride in metro train, he say yes, and daily the person who go with the metro train is also say yes. Okay. So that is the reason this is considered as a non-parametric question. Okay. So here we have a set of questions for this. It is dichotomous question. Fine. It is also measure the opinion of a people in terms of organic product purchase. And here we have section 4. It is completely about the perception, why they choose, what whether they have satisfied, what sort of challenges they face, the perceived value. Everything will be given in the sentence. Okay, it is about 24 sentence. So the food quality and the safety are more important than the price. I feel the organic products available is more in store. So these sort of questions will identify to know about the people's opinion on organic product, especially at the time of buying. Okay, so this is the set of question which I have explained you. And now we go to our coding sheet. So this coding sheet, start with, I have given serial number here, age, gender, education, occupation. See how this 3, 2, 1 has come. You know, if you see this in questionnaire, the A stand for 1 and the B stand for the 26 to 35 stand for 2, 36 to 45 stand for 3, above 45 stand for 4. So the age which has been given by the people in four category I have mentioned here as 1, 2, 3 as a coding. The same way, gender, male, female, I have given 1. When there is a distraction, okay, so we have male or female, whether we can give male as 1, female as 2, as whatever that you're coding, it's very important what you choose as male and female here. So here we have education qualification. The same way you try to give all the numbers, how many options, that numbers in order. A for 1, B for 2, C for 3. Like that you start giving this order. So like that I have given here. So these D stands for demographic variables. Okay, this demographic variable goes on here. And here the G1, G2, G3 questions are dichotomous question, which I said yes or no. This is here. So do you suggest organic product to other? Yes or no? That is the G1. And second one is, do you ensure that the buying product is really organic or not? It is G2. So like that I have till 5. Then I have the Likert scale. So Likert scale, there is 24 questions. So here I have 24 questions. Now we are going to board these coding sheet into SPSS. We're going to export this coding sheet into SPSS. So I have asked you to download the free version, which is available SPSS in online. So before you export these coding into SPSS, you should close this Excel sheet. Okay, so I'll keep it this at the side in order to give the value. Okay, and now in my system, I have SPSS. In my system, I have SPSS. So I will mention as open an Excel already existing one. I say, okay. See, first of all, if you have downloaded the SPSS, you have to click it. Once you click, you will have this data sheet, untitled one. Am I clear to the audience now? Somebody please answer me.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Vidya. So now open an existing data source, which is there in my system already. I have downloaded the coding sheet. So I'll say, okay. It will ask, where did you choose it? Before going to choose this, you should change the files of type. So here you have to go to Excel because I'm going to take Excel sheet. So that is the reason you should change the type as Excel. Then my document which I saved, it is in E drive. This coding sheet. If I give an open, it will export complete data into this SPSS Excel. Okay, it will ask this thing, read variable name that you're going to make it in this column. Yes, I say okay. So you can see the complete data which I have mentioned in the coding sheet. It is visible here. So number one, it is about demographic. Another thing, dichotomous question. Then the Likert question scale is 24 is being exported here. So first row, which is in serial number, which I'm not going to do anything with that. And second one, I have to give value. I have to give value. So if I start giving value, I should know what is the value that I have given for the coding sheet. For example, for the age, and 1.
Excuse me, ma'am. Sorry for the interruption. Ma'am?
Yes.
Ma'am, I guess your
Yes,
screen
ma.
is not visible, ma'am. Can you please check your connectivity?
Okay. Now,
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
okay. So now value 1. So here I have a questionnaire. It shows the value for age 15 to 20. I have given value as 1. which is age 15 to 20 years. I should say add. Then I'll give 2 label. The value is 26 to 35, 36 to 45. Next one, 26 to 35. Add 3, 36 to 45. Add and 4, 45 above. Add. So this is the value which I have given in the coding sheet in Excel. So that I will say okay. So you can see it here. Whatever that we have typed the value for the particular variable of age, which is visible here. Likewise, you will be giving for other variable, one for male. Add okay, and if you should not give okay as soon as only if you complete it, then only you have to give. Yes.
Ma'am, one of the participants is asking you to repeat the process, ma'am.
The process of making Excel into SPSS or it's coding one?
Ma'am, I guess she's asking about the Excel, ma'am.
Okay. So let me close this. Okay. Okay. So first of all, see, as soon as I have explained you the questionnaire and I have told you what is there in the coding sheet, once the coding sheet you have to close, then only you can start the SPSS. So first you should start the program. So if you start the program, you will have this IBM statistics. Then go to open an existing data source. Click OK. And it will ask where is the data source. So type is supposed to change. The second column, which is in this, you have to choose Excel. Excel here, the type, file of type. Then my document, which is in the system, I need to connect. This is my Excel sheet coding. I will give open. It will ask the variable, whatever that you have given to be considered here. Okay. So you will have a 2 different sheet. One is output sheet, another one is data sheet. Okay. So this data sheet where immediately you have to value your variables, either independent or dependent. Each statement must be given values. So you go to value and here you will open that value label. According to my questionnaire, I have given 1 for the age group of, here I will show you the age group of 15 to 25 as 1 in my coding sheet. So 15 to 25 years, give add to 26 to 35 years, add 3, 36 to 45 years, add, then finally 4 above 35 above, add. So give okay, automatically the value will be fixed here. Same way you will be giving for gender, 1 for male, add 2 for female. Whatever that you give, it will be fixed. Kindly unmute the participant. Kindly unmute the participant.
Yes, ma'am, I am.
Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Then the same way you will be giving for education. So for the education, I have given an option. School level 1, graduate 2, postgraduate 3, professional 4. So I'll give 1 for HSC, higher secondary. Add. For 2, I'm giving UG. Add. For 3, I'm giving PG. Add. And 4, I'm giving professional. Okay, I'm giving 4 as a professional. Okay. So like that, you start giving one value for all the variables which is there as per the questionnaire. The questionnaire should match with the value whatever they you give. And it should be the part of coding sheet. Okay, am I clear? Somebody please say yes. The participants.
Yes, yes, ma'am. It's very clear.
Thank you. So next, see this and all, we have an option. It is also called as nominal variable. Okay, so what is nominal variable? Madam, yesterday have given wonderful explanation. So nominal variable, each has a different values. Okay, so that is comes under the nominal variable. Each are, it is not connected. Okay, each are different. Okay, and we have continuous variable in this question paper. Age and income is the only continuous variable. Okay, so for that, whatever that I have given 1 and 2, it should be mentioned as per the coding and as well as here. So I've just start giving occupation based on that. I have already named all the variables which is in the another data sheet. Okay, now I would like to give the value for this G1, G2, which says 1 for no, add, and 2 for yes, add. So this question was dichotomous question, which I told you. It is non-parametric question. So I have given value 1 for no, 2 for yes. Okay. So you no need to give similar values for other thing. Just go here. Just go here. Copy. And up to 5, I have a similar value. I'll say paste. If you want to copy the same variable for the next 10 question, next 5 question, next value, values for the next 5 question, next 10 question, you have to simply go here, copy, and choose here, give, paste, Control B. For the Likert scale, normally we will take positive questions. There will be negative questions also. For the negative question, which is adverse to your assumption, adverse to your hypothesis. Okay, positive question, which will support for your study. Okay, so for that, we'll say agree 5, strongly agree 5, agree 4, neither agree nor disagree 3, disagree 2, strongly disagree 1. So that normally we prefer in the 5 Likert scale. So here we have a 5 Likert scale, which has mentioned here, strongly disagree is 1, disagree 2, 3 uncertain, neither you agree nor disagree, 4 agree, and 5th one strongly agree. Okay, so this is the questionnaire that we have working on it. So for this, you're going to give the same value in the label 2. So I'll give 1 for strongly disagree. I will mention as SD. Strongly disagree. Add. For 2, disagree. Okay, so for 1, I will have a little addition. Strongly disagree, SDA. Change. If you want to change, it is possible. Okay, so now 2 here, I'll go and say it is strongly agree, and 3 agree A, and 3 is not agree actually, 3 is uncertain. I will mention as UN change. Then I'll go 4. For a 4, I will mention as agree, and for 5, I will mention as strongly agree. Add. Okay. So I have given 1 for strongly disagree, 2 for disagree, 3 for uncertain, that is neither agree nor disagree, and 4 agree, 5 strongly agree. Okay. So you go with okay. The same way as I told you, I have 24 statements under this 5 Likert scale. No need to do one by one. Literally, you can copy, go, right click, copy, and select, use shift till statement 24 and paste, control V. Okay, so for the 24th statement, I have given value. If you want to check, you can check. The value will be there. Okay, so this is the value which you have given in the coding sheet as well as in the SPSS. Till now, do you have any doubt? Till now, you have any doubt? Thank you, Sasikala. And one more thing, for labeling, see, you may not be knowing, maybe some questions will be very important to identify. You can give your value here, you can type it. Okay, for example, here I have a question. The 4th question, the G1 is about, do you suggest the organic product to others? So I can say here, I can write it. Suggestion of organic. Can extend this. Organic products to others. So this is, may I tell you, like this question stand for what? Okay, so it is for you to know whether you, while doing the test, it will support you to identify the question. If you given like the number, I'm familiar with this number, so I'm able to trace it out. If you're doing newly, so try to give your labels here value, so that try to give a label for the each and every variable so that you can easily identify. So with this, I'll close this. Exporting the Excel sheet to SPSS. I have already worked on the sheet. I would like to open that. So before that, I will give you the measurements. I will tell you how to give the measurements. Here, age is a continuous variable. So I will give it as an ordinal. Okay. And gender is a nominal, male or female. So it is about nominal variable, so nominal category. So it should be nominal. Education, the same way, nominal. Occupation, nominal. Monthly income. Monthly income is again, it is a continuous variable. I will go with ordinal. So if you right click here, you can see and you can choose. Okay. So with this, you can fill the measurements. And even the dichotomous question, yes or no, for that also you should give nominal only. Okay, though it is opinion. Now we have Likert scale. See, when the Likert scale stand for, it start with 0. When any value start with 0, you may give ordinal. Okay, here there is a controversy. Somebody will give a scale for this and somebody will give ordinal for this. As I believe, scale when you give, it should be some sort of summation or average of a variable. By the time you can give scale means it is perfect to make your test. Or else, if it is an 5-decade scale or a 7-decade scale, you can give it ordinal as a measurement because it starts with 0. The same way you can copy. This is also how. Right click, take copy. I have 24 statements in Likert scale. So I will make it as a copy. After 24, Control V. So it is changed. No need to change one by one. If you select one as a copy, right click, copy, and choose, use shift, select other things which is need to be changed, and do as a copy, paste. Control V, it will get changed. Okay. So here I have worked out the factor analysis already. So this factor analysis, madam will be teaching to you. For that, normally you will be giving the value as a scale because I have told you, because this F1, it is a computation variable where the single statements which and all loaded in the factor 1, I have made a summation. I have did average for that. So that is the reason I'll be mentioning this as a scale. So the same way, you have to go for a right click, copy, choose the column the row which you want to change or column which you want to change the cell and show as Control V. So it will get changed. This is how you're going to give measure. I will repeat. From the Excel sheet to the SPSS, you have to first open a software. Then the software will ask you where is your data. You have to locate your data. Before that, change the type of the file. It is Excel. Then only the Excel sheets, whatever that you have in that folder will be visible. Choose your file and it will ask whether I can take the same variable which is given in the coding. You should say yes. Once you say yes, you will be getting this sheet. You will be getting 2 sheets. One is output sheet, another one is data sheet. So in data sheet, there is data view and variable view. From in the variable view only we were working on. So I was giving the value to age, gender, education status, occupation, whatever that which is there in the questionnaire and the coding sheet. You should not give which is not given in the same coding sheet. Okay, don't use. I mean to say, like whatever you have used in the coding sheet, you try to use it that number. See, in coding sheet, I may not be used 8 as a value. If you give here value of 8, it will get confused and you will not get result. I mean to say here, see, I have only yes or no. There is no third option. Okay, so I can give only 1 and 2, not 3. Okay, so if you give 3 here as a value, which is not reflecting in your questionnaire, not reflecting in a coding sheet, it will disturb your result. It will disturb your complete test. Okay, so that is the reason. Try to give the same value which you have taken for a coding to the SPSS. So this is the end of exporting the Excel to SPSS. Do you have any doubt in this?
No.
Thank you.
Excuse me, ma'am.
So I have, yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, in case of open-ended question, how we want to code, ma'am?
Will you please repeat it?
In case of open-ended questions, like for age and income, you have said, no, ma'am. For those questions,
Yes.
how we want to do the coding, ma'am?
No need to do coding and all. You just go with scale. You just change the measure as a scale, is enough. No need to give value. It will work.
Okay.
Excuse me, ma'am. I guess she's not asking about the scaling questions. If any of the descriptive questions or the multiple choice questions, and if it is an open-ended question, state like how many years of experience you have. So that if there is a question, how would you?
Sir, actually, your voice is breaking first, and you have distraction at the back of your voice. Okay, what I have understood in the sense, she's asking. I told you like age. Let them give open. Anybody can fill 10 from 0 to 100. I guess maximum 100. Okay, so if it is age is 0 to 100, how are you going to categorize it? How are you going to give value? Isn't it? That is the question.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. So no need to give value for that. You uh, have value, isn't it? In this value, no need to give anything. Simply go with measure as a scale. It will read. It will read. Okay. So no need to fear on, because see, when you do regression, it's very important. The regression, when you do with variables, X on Y or Y on X. For example, whether your income level increases, have any impact on your savings. Okay, whether it is positively or negatively, you would like to know the relationship between the two variables. Okay, let the income will be open, let the savings will be open. You can find the relationship between both. No need to give any value for that. You have to fix the measurement as a scale. Okay, am I clear to you?
Clear, madam. Clear, madam.
Yes. Thank you. So this is the end. So as soon as you export this, you have to change the measurement. You can give the value. If you want to know the specific question, label it. And finally, you save here. So once you save, it will ask you where to save this particular worked SPSS coding sheet. So you can choose your data here and can give it, as I mentioned, as organic product 1. Okay. So OP1, I will save. Here is also, it will ask you the Excel. Yes. It will be saving as what it is. Give saving. That's save. So once you have got saved this, you can start working on it. So since I have not given values here, so I will not work on this Excel sheet, which is I have already given a values here. So which I am going to take. See the same thing. 15 to 25 years, 26 to 35 years, 36 to 45, above 45 age. Okay. So where I have given the income, here the family type, who has given idea of buying the organic product, neither my family or a friend or a social media. So who have influenced me to buy. Then what is a pattern? You buy it once in a week, once in a month, or rarely you will buy. So that will be, I have given value, whether near, far, rural, urban. So whatever I have given in the questionnaire, that has reflecting in my coding sheet, and I have given the same value here. The S or no, 1 for S, 2 for no. Okay, so I have given 1 for no and 2 for yes. Whatever, even you change that value, your result may not change anything. You can consider that. And for a female, I have given 1. Male, I have given 2. Okay, so strongly agree, disagree. So 1 strongly disagree, 2 disagree, 3 uncertain, 4 agree, and 5th strongly agree. Okay. Okay, the same you can give it for factors too. Factors 1, factors 2, factors 3. So which I have already identified in this Excel sheet. So I have mentioned this and I have given value for that as well as the measurement. Okay, this is the first point. And next we're going to learn descriptive analysis. So why we have to do descriptive analysis? See, whatever the data you have, this 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 will not speak. You supposed to make it into a concise, understandable way in order to convince the reader about your research. Okay, so that is the reason that we'll go for a descriptive analysis. So we'll go to this any part, either you can choose data view or variable view. You have to go analysis. In the analysis, if you want to know the frequencies first, so I would like to teach you the frequencies. So go to descriptive statistics. Descriptive statistics, go to frequency. See, frequencies you will be knowing only to a demographic factors. Okay, so because how many male, how many female, how many learned people, how many employing people, so how many people are buying in the near area, how many people are urban. So these are the categories you want to know. For that only you will be going for a frequency table. And for the frequency table, in case of demographic factor, you will not apply mean and standard deviation. It is meaningless. Okay, but you can give it mode, like how many, the highest value, and this is the highest respondent. Okay, so that you can able to identify. So for that, you can apply only statistics. First of all, you should, for example, I'm just giving as an age and go to statistics. You don't want to have the quartile, cut points, percentile. No need to have this. Okay, so simply you can have a median or a mode, which is a frequent one. No need to have a standard deviation range. And skewness and cutters, it does not apply for a demographic variable. Then we go to continue. If you want chart, we can fix here as a chart, either like bar chart or a pie chart. Okay, so whether if you want by only frequency, for example, if I have taken 100 samples, okay, so my percentage and frequency will be similar. Somebody would have taken 500 or 800 or 300 samples. By the time, if they apply the frequencies, the numbers will be there, or else you can show in terms of percentage. So go continue. I say, okay, now I'm interested in order to know what is my age categorization of my respondent. Here, see, missing is 0. If you find if there is any missing, you try to fix that blank place, or else you remove the respondent, whether it will disturb your entire result. Okay, so first of all, you can able to find is there any missing value in this age, number 1. So median and mode are similar one, and here frequencies in terms of percentage, because my total number of respondents 100, so my frequency as well as the percentage will be similar. So what you do is you simply take this Control C and open an Word document, shows Control A, age of the respondent, that is D1. So what you can do, choose this, go to table, make all borders. Okay, but I don't want this cumulative. Another point, you can delete it, delete the cell, the entire column. Okay, so you will have only validate percentage, even that I don't want. You can delete the column. So you can have this, you can mention as an age of a respondent, age of participants or respondent age, I'll mention as part of this. And you can change and customize as you wish. If you go to table, view, still you have another option to design your table and darken this. You can change the font style as you wish. increase and adjust according to that, or else you can go with auto fit to the window. Okay, so like that you can adjust. So what is the inference that you will write? The major respondents are from the age group of 15 to 25. Okay, so this is what the inference you will write for age. Okay, or if it is for APA format, what you will do? You will choose only upside and downside borders. Go to no border first. So if you don't want this part also, you can cut it. Okay, so like that you can play with the table as you wish. So in case of inference, you will be writing major part of respondents are from 15 to 25 years. So we will start writing the inferences for each and everything. Now we have another part. So first we have seen the frequency. So for what and all you need a frequency table, you can choose here. You can share here. You can start giving age already I have done. So the same thing statistics. I don't want anything yes mean and standard deviation because it is meaningless. And go. You can choose the chart. If I choose pie chart or maybe bar chart, so give continue. Say okay. So it will be keep on giving you for each and every table the details. You can choose it from here and just simply copy, Control C and go to Word, Control V, choose the table, give all borders, make it Times New Roman, increase, fit, window fit. So like that you can take your tables from that and export in your Word and you start giving your inferences. If you don't want certain, for example, you can delete the row. When I don't want this two columns, I can delete the column. Even this is I don't want. Here we have to work little. You can go to table, draw table. Okay, it is not working on this. You can adjust this column. Delete the cell. So you can work on simply or else fix it as earliest. We have income level, we have area where they have purchased. So this frequency and percentage will tell you who is the major respondent of the part. So after this, we'll go to descriptor. So descriptor stands for, in order to know the mean and standard deviation. See, when you find the mean and standard deviation, it will tell you whether the statement is how much strong enough to support the research. So here I'll go for organic product, which is a Likert scale. I choose the first 5 questions. I'll export here and I'll go to the option. For this, I need mean and standard deviation and minimum and maximum. Sometimes, so this is first, I'll teach you first. So we'll give continue and give okay. So as soon as I got, it will tell you like what is the mean and standard deviation of the each question. So what is the inference that you're going to get out of this? So this says when your standard deviation is less and your mean value is higher, this particular statement is strongly support your research study. Okay, so that is the inference of this mean and standard deviation. Am I clear to you? So mean and standard deviation, why we want to know? Mean tells you the average value of the each respondents have taken for a particular question. Okay, so this question, when your standard deviation is less and your mean value is high, probably that particular statement is strengthening your research. So you will try to choose the highest mean value statement and lowest standard deviation. You try to fix always the standard deviation is less than 1. If it is more than 1, so for example, like have you seen this question? Organic food product does not contain any pesticides, as they were a respondent have given the value, and mean comparatively is less than the other 4 statements, and the standard deviation is high. So this particular statement have a little dilution of a research. Okay, so somebody maybe the respondent may not be sure about this particular statement, but they have given the value for this, given the response for this. According to this question, the highest mean is 3.98 and the lowest standard deviation will be taken. The highest mean here is 4.14, where the standard deviation is 19, and here is 3.91, the standard deviation is 99. So if it is less than 1, you can consider the statement and the statement is really supporting. So this is the inference of in terms of mean and standard deviation. So next, we'll be looking on analysis, curtis and skewness. So what is curtis and skewness? See, when your study, whatever that you have chosen, which has been supporting to all the population, the respondents, whatever have been taken by you, which has covered all the respondents, so that the parabola will be normally distributed. Okay, so that you say it is in curtis and skewness, always it will be less than 1, plus or minus. So after that, I'll go to the descriptive analysis. For curtis and skewness also, you will check only the parametric scaled question. So parametric scaled questions are 5 Likert scale question, which will help you out in order to know whether your particular question has equally distributed to all the respondents out of the population. So here we have choose one particular question. And I'll go to the option. I'll choose curtis and skewness. And I'll give okay. So are you able to see this? Curtis and skewness, which is near to 1, it must be near to 1. So it has little deviation, so where it is not evenly distributed. In order to know this, I have compared. can fix this also. Oh, yeah. See, how are you able to see this histogram? This says like, see, normally we say the two tails. Okay, it has been left the falls under the left side. The respondents, whomever they have taken, it is from the left side tail. It is long tail. The right tail, it is very short. You can see there is only one column. So we'll take it. This is the topmost tallest one as a mean. Okay. So here we have the long tail, and here we have a short tail. Okay. So that is says it is not evenly distributed. See, the parabola comes like this. Okay, so that is the thing. The first equation which I've chosen in this particular test, that says the question only left side, the highest value is distributed, that is one tailed. Okay, it is not two tailed. Okay, so it is not distributed in the both the side. It has been distributed only one particular side, and that too left. Okay, so we'll come to know with this test will tell you like where things went wrong. So this test could be done with the analysis and go to descriptive, go to explore. So from the explore, you can identify the each question, whether it has evenly distributed to the population. So go to the statistics. Statistics will tell you, okay, just don't need to go that. And you can choose it here as an histogram, normality of the plot, whatever that you have chosen, continue. In option, it is already defaultly exclude cases will be there. Give continue and click OK. So this parabola is also says your distribution. So second question. See here, the second question is I buy organic food because it is fresh than the conventional grown food. So here, this is also the population only. I've been sticking to the left side. It is a long tail, and here it is a short tail. So that's the thing. The population is not covered equally. Okay. So this is how you can able to find out the curves and skewness and normality of the distribution of the samples. Okay. So I guess this will help you a lot. Any respondents? Are you clear with this? Thank you. So this is the normal one in order to identify the normality of the research, whatever that you have received as a respondents. Now, next we check about the reliability of the respondents that we have received as a data. So how you identify the reliability? Go to analysis, scale, reliability analysis. Reliability should be worked only for the variables which is dependent. That's about like your 5-Likert scale. So that only you will be trying to identify the reliability. Reliability for the demographic variable is meaningless. Okay, so that's what I'll choose the reliability for a 24 statement. Here I go. So it is default, no need to touch anything. Just go to the reliability scale. I'll repeat. Scale, go to scale analysis, go to scale. From the scale, you choose the reliability. You will get this menu bar. So the reliability analysis, you should choose only the Likert scale variables. Okay. So Likert scale variables, you throw it in this box and choose OK. That is enough. So here we have reliability. So for the 100, that is exclude means no missing value. The reliability of the study speaks of 0.814. That means 81% of reliability. We can trust worthiness of the respondents or the data we have for this research study. Okay, so this is the value that we'll be deriving of reliability and must be done only to the scaled, that 5 Likert scaled statements. Okay, so sometimes the people will be finding out factors. For the different factors, they will be doing reliability, and finally they'll be doing overall reliability together for all the factors. Okay, that is also possible. So in case I mean to say, see, I have going for reliability. I'm not going to do for individual statements. I'm going to do individual factors. Okay, the factors are economical friendly. These are the 9 factors which I have. I'm throwing into this. Okay, so I'll find the value for every factors. So factor 1, which speaks about 0.70, and so it goes on till your factor 9. So only for this, see, when you go for factor analysis and your Kornberg alpha, it is got reduced. Why? Because in factor analysis, it is comes under the statement reduction method. So few statement you might have removed it. For that, the value will get changed. So only for the factor, it is 0.702. If I take all the statement, the complete reliability is 0.814. Okay. So if you do individually, it may get down, but it will be very strong enough to prove because it is already tested and reduced by the factor analysis. Okay. So this is overall, and this is only for the factor analysis, which you are going to take it for reliability test. Okay. Here it is 70% reliability is there. Here it is 81% of reliability. So reliability probably speaks about your data trustworthiness. So will be we have learned today. Let me discuss with you. As of now, whatever that I have planned to do today, it has been completed. So first of all, I thought I'll just tell you what is questionnaire, which we are going to work on it. And number 2, how the questionnaire have been coded in the Excel sheet. So after the Excel sheet, how the Excel sheet is exported into the SPSS and how the values are given for the SPSS. After that, we have seen what is normal, what is frequencies, how we have to take the frequencies from the data. So we go to descriptive and we go to the frequencies and we'll choose what are the frequencies that you want to have. Sometimes you can see the frequency for yes or no too. Who said yes, who said no. For that we have these 5 questions. Okay, so go to statistics. Mean, median, mode, no need to have. Only I want to have the frequencies. That's it. So I can have a chart. It is pie chart or bar chart. Then continue. So format probably decreasing or increasing. It will be there. So don't need to touch the format and the bootstrap. Give OK. So you will have each frequencies of saying, do you suggest the organic product? Yes, said 94 people have said yes. 6 people have said no. So do you ensure the buying products are really organic or not? 50 people said yes, 50 people said no. Okay. So here, do you consider does the cost is incurred in buying of organic product offers you a maximum level of satisfaction? 63 members said yes, and 37 members said no. Okay. So these and all the frequency table you can easily copy here. Do copy, go to Word, Control V, paste it, go home here, full border, change the font, increase the font, and make it as auto fit to the window. Okay, so like that you can do it. This is the frequency that we have learned from the SPSS, and I have taught you what is skewness and cutters, that to know the normality of the data, and I also taught you what is reliability of data. So how we have to consider that with the Convac alpha test. So for the Convac alpha test, you have to go for an scale reliability analysis, and you'll be choosing only the Likert scales in order to know your reliability of the respondents or opinion of the data, the research. So choose here, no need to touch anything, just give OK. So we'll be having a reliability test. Just copy this, paste it, Control V. So inference, what you'll give? The above table, you'll mention as table 1 or table 2. So inferences with the Cronbach alpha, the reliability of the data, it's almost 81%. Okay, you start giving the inference for this. And finally, end of the session. Do you have any question? Please let me know.
Ma'am, I guess there are no questions, ma'am.
Honestly, do you understand what the session is about? How to find out the normality and reliability of the data? And how to export from your SPSS details into a Word document. Thank you, sir. Yes. Do you have any questions, please? It says need permission. Okay, very clear. Shankaran sir, thank you. Jayashree madam, thank you. Lata ma'am, thank you. Narayanan, thank you, brother. Lata ma'am, thank you.
Ma'am, one question I have.
Yes, yes, please.
Ma'am, it's regarding to my research. If you are taking any large area like 200 words, then my sample size is also from two respondents from each words. Now, how can I sample this, ma'am?
Here you are going for systematic. Method is very important. Whether you are going systematic sample for each region, you have Systematic sample, isn't it? Simple random.
Okay.
Hello.
Ma'am, cluster
Isn't it?
sampling is
For
possible, ma'am. Cluster
cluster is also
sampling.
possible. The cluster sampling where you choose your different clusters. The cluster is about like where you're categorizing the region set of people, each and every segment. From the segment, you're choosing the people, and you have the respondents from them, and you start doing the same test as we have learned here.
Okay. And ma'am, what is area sampling?
See, the area sampling, that is actually sampling is about systematic and non-systematic, isn't it? So when you say systematic, it's about random, stratified random, okay, simple random, fine. So or maybe quota basis. So these and all comes under this. You'll have systematic data collections, okay. So here, if it goes to non-systematic, it is convenience method, judgmental method, snowball method, okay. So like that, you have the category. So which you choose. The area means it should come under the quota basis.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Naglata ma'am, this is
Yeah, thank yes, Krishna Kumari ma'am.
yeah, it's excellent presentation, ma'am. So it's very clear content. Thank you, ma'am.
Ma'am, thank you for spending your valuable time in sharing your knowledge with us, ma'am. Now I request
you.
all the participants kindly switch on your cameras for a photo session.
Thank you, ma'am.
Is it over, ma'am? Shall we
Yes, yes,
leave?
ma'am. It is over.
Ma'am,
Yes, you
thank you all participants.
Yes,
is
ma'am.
it?
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks, sir. If you have any doubt, you can text me.
Feedback link will be shared only in the chat box. Please don't expect it in the WhatsApp group. Kindly take time in filling the feedback.